still be singing just for a second. Now you think that I'm going to preach, but I'm not. But it sure would be easy to do after all of that. You came here tonight, some of you thought you were going to get entertained, didn't you? Well, what you've experienced is a true worship experience. And you know what? If I had just heard these girls sing and didn't hear their stories, I would have thought their lives were absolutely perfect. They were just so delightful. But you know what you heard tonight? You heard about broken hearts, didn't you? And you know what? Those of you that come to Austin Street Baptist, we've been talking a lot about divine appointments. We've been talking about a lot about personal ministry. Now, did you stop and think about the fact that every one of us who is a believer has a testimony? And you know what? Our Lord expects us to be witnesses. In fact, He said that. You remember that verse? Can you quote it? Maybe I can. And ye shall be my witnesses after the Holy Spirit has come upon you. Well, I'll tell you what, the moment that you accepted Jesus Christ in your heart, that's exactly what happened. And you know what? As we go away tonight, I know we heard some beautiful voices, but we heard some hearts speaking. And you know what? Everybody seems to want to be happy. But happiness depends on happenstance, what's happening around you. But you know what? They spoke about a joy. You remember when King David had committed that awful sin, and he's, chapter 51, book of Psalms, and he's crying out, Lord, you bring back the joy of my salvation. He didn't ask to be saved again, but he lost his joy. And you know what? I would venture to say that every single person here, somewhere down the line, you've lost your joy. I've lost my joy before. But you know what? Joy is something that comes from within, not from without, okay? And so because of our relationship with Jesus Christ, that's who they've been talking about. Because of that relationship, we can have joy in our heart. Even when times are tough. We heard about heart problems. We heard about cancer. And you know what we didn't hear about? There's a testimony about this young man being in a coma for like 6 months. But you catch her in the hallway and ask her about that. And how God has just absolutely blessed their lives. Well, that's the shortest I've ever spoken in all my life.